All right, and welcome. My name is Revixy, and I'm back with Small Star Citizen, the 3.21.1, the scam citizen, that's all the world call it. I wanted to show off a new ship that I've got my hands on. The fuck was the name of this fucking ship again? The Spirit C1, the cargo ship. Right now I'm just in outer space, just chilling. So nobody knew know where I am. I'm also directly into the server, so people can't really stream snipe me if they actually feel like doing that. So, but yeah. First off, we have the bathroom here, and then we have the kitchen area where you have like a little. I assume it's a coffee maker or some shit where you can make coffee, and then we have some storage here where we can store pretty much anything we want in the future. Of course, we have two beds with cargo space up here on each side. And then we have like lights we can turn on and off as well. I've currently dimmed the lights in here. If we, in here, as you can go over here and say warning lights, dim the lights, and then I can outright lock the door if I wanted to. But here we got a cargo rack, which I need to press the goddamn fucking center for weapons and stuff like that. So I can store weapons here if I truly wanted to. So I can take out a gun, for instance. I can say, should be able to store it in here. Or maybe not. This might be for something else, but we'll see. And these are for body armor later on. So for instance, if you need to store like an EVA suit or your actual body armor, as you can see I have on here. This is where you store it, because later on you can't actually fly ships with heavy body armor and stuff on. So that's where you store it. And you got two of those because this ship is basically for, obviously, 2 players. You can't be more than 2 players in here, but yeah. And we got the gravity generator that can be in here, life support, which will be in here, and some other stuff. Not sure why they're not in here yet, but I guess it's because the components have not been quote-unquote added into the game yet, with the life support and the gravity generators and all that stuff. But that's coming in soon, so let me just get up the chat so I can actually see a chat. And then, of course, the radar and the other stuff in here. We got the cargo here. So this is a good ship for whenever you're doing bounties in the future, when you have physical bounties. So you can store stuff here. You can also do cargo runs if that's what you're into. Obviously, that's what the ship's designed for. It can do combat, but it's just not that heavy in combat. But I've upgraded this ship so it's more capable of actually defending itself than it is normally. So this is the cargo ramp, the back. If I open this, it will be out in a space. As you can see, we're actually moving right now, so I'm not going to step out. I will lose the ship if I do. So I'll show that once we land later. I know it's closed here. You really should add like a button over here, something so you can actually close the damn thing instead of pressing on the door, but it's whatever. And then let's dim up the damn lights so it looks a little bit better. Yeah. Was it that over here? Well, whatever. Seems like it's a one-way light. Of course, in the bathroom, you do have a toilet. So later on in the game, you need to both shower and you can also take a dump. If you don't do that, you can become sick and all kinds of things. And there are certain jobs you can't get because people just don't want to deal with you if you stink. So much like reality. But yeah, that's basically it. You can log out here by lying down and you can log out. So if you're in space and you don't want to go to the station, you can just log out in here and then you can log back in and you'll still be in your ship. So that's pretty cool. So let me show you how the ship actually looks like from the outside, because we can do that while we sit down here. So I skinned it a little bit. Of course, in the thumbnail on my YouTube channel, you can already see the ship from the back. I took some screenshots last night when I was flying it around, just goofing, doing some missions with some randoms that I had no idea who were. So, but yeah, this is how it looks like. I personally like it a lot. It gives me this Mass Effect vibe thing. And it wasn't actually too expensive to pick up. It was like a video game price, whatever. So that's what I did. But currently you can actually rent it for free if you want to at the expo, if it's still available for Crusader, which we're going to be flying over and having a look at now, which is currently on Microtech, just to see what's actually on the show floor today. So basically they're showing off all the ships over the expo throughout the entire month till November the 30th, where the event ends. Throughout the entire event, the game is free to fly, or free to play, and it's called free fly event, which is basically you can go in, create an account, and then you can play for free throughout the entire event, and you can rent these ships that are on the show floor every time they're on the show floor itself, and rent them complete for free for you to try out. So if there's a specific ship you like, you can either buy them on the website, or you can just play the game and, you know, buy the ship in game whenever you get the actual money to be able to do so in game. So there's only very few ships that are not available in game currently. Obviously, newer ships like this will not be available in game until at least maybe half a year in or something like that. Much like the Vulture, you can't still not get that, unfortunately. So. But that's also one of the ships I'd like to get at one point, so I can like hull scrape and all that crap. But yeah, at the back of the ship here, you see there's this little, it looks like a cannon or whatever, but it's actually it's a tractor beam. So this specific ship has the capability of getting the tractor beam all the way back at that rail, and then it can tractor beam like cargo or ships or whatever it wants to grab even bodies, and then throw it in the cargo hold. So you can even troll your own fucking crewmates by dragging out the quantum travel generator in the back of the ship on the far right here. Inside there's like a little cargo area or whatever. If that place is open, you can drag out the quantum generator, and the ship will be dragged out of quantum mid-flight. So you can do some quality trolling if you want to do that, which is hilarious. But that's kind of part of the whole thing with this game. It's shenanigans while you playtest this game. Now, of course, as you guys can see here, the solar system has been updated a little bit, so now it's not planed anymore. It's a little bit aligned with how it's actually supposed to look like, just like it does on the website. The specific jump points has also been added in now. So Pyro will be coming in either at the end of the year or right at the beginning of next year. And then the other ones will very likely come shortly after. So we're very likely, I would not be surprised if they already have crunched the shit out and they just haven't told anybody about it. That's a surprise, you know, since they've already added the jump points. So, because they have the tech available, the way they create like solar systems and stuff like that in this game on the engine is basically just a generator, like a generation tool. And once they start, it generates the entire solar system. Of course, they have law based on each solar system, so they just change things in the parameters to fix what they want, and then they actually place the various cities and all that stuff by hand in the areas that they need. And once they've done that, then that's it. In fact, even the terrain completely flats out as they want it to, and then they can adjust the terrain here and there if they really need to do that to fit their requirements for what they want, and that's that. So, which is also why the game is taking so long to make. It's taken 11 years to make, And for those skeptics out there, you have to be reminded that Cyberpunk took 15 years to make, 12 years to be released, and 3 years additionally to fix it. And that game is far smaller. There's not a lot of buildings you can go inside. In this game, when the game is finished, you can go on inside every single building. Every single room will be real. Every single inch of square kilometers or even meters for that matter, within cities or underground, wherever, will be real. So none of it will be fake. They may believe, go like you're fucking on crack or some shit, but it's true. It's exactly what it will be like. So there is a specific city called Arcorp. It's based at planet side. The entire planet is a city, and everything will be procedurally generated. So all the underground areas and the underground apartments and sewer systems and all that will be generated procedurally down there. So you can walk down there and live down there as you want, as you fit, basically. But anyway, enough of that shit. We're gonna jump to New Babbage here, and then look at the expo. Like, this shit never gets old. Back there, you can just fly straight from space through the atmosphere and then down to a planet. Fucking wild, man. Like, even the water droplets on the goddamn fucking screen is insane. On the windshield. So you may be wondering why I haven't called for landing yet, and that's because sometimes there's a glitch where you can't see the landing spot. So I just align myself with a place with a door that is locked, and then I call it, because then you are guaranteed to get it.
Please proceed to
As you can see. And because the ship is so massive, I actually have to wait for the gates to open all the way up. Otherwise I can't fit in here. Which is a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. And then I have to shove all my nose all the way up here. Otherwise, my ass here will be trapped up against the docking bay doors. And if that happens, and the doors close on my nose, or the ass there, and then I call for liftoff again or for takeoff, when the doors open, it will basically rip the entire ship apart instantly, and then you die. Like, it has happened already once for me, so I'd rather not have that happen again, you know? So, you learn from mistakes. So, turn off the engines.
Engines off.
There we go. Even has this landing light, much like Cyberpunk, which I liked a lot. Reminded me of the those goddamn Max Tac, or even fuck are they called? Trauma Team. Which ironically, this game has a variant of Trauma Team as well in it, which is player run, called what the fuck are they called? Met something. Fuck, I forgot their name. But if you guys know what I'm talking about, then of course you guys know what I'm talking about. But basically, they have a website, so if you're in trouble, you can go and you can call for their assistance. And they have like this 24/7 team kind of thing active. So there will always be somebody who can jump in on your server and then find you and help you. They usually come in a team of 4 or 5, something like that. Which is pretty nice. It's a cool service. And of course you pay them for the service. The sign seems to be glitched out right now. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, they're glitched out. They were not like this yesterday, but I guess there's always bugs sometimes in alphas. See, it looks supposed to look like this. People that are throwing beers on the ground, I see. Like every single like pile of garbage or ship pieces that will be in space or whatever, all that shit will be in the game world forever unless somebody cleans it up. Or later on there will be like NPC janitors that will go around and clean shit up. But I guess you're gonna get a fine if you throw garbage on the ground in the future in the game. So there's garbage like pins like all over the place, so you can always just dump it in there. So
careful, doors are now closing.
but after this, we'll be going out to do some bounty stuff. Probably trying to see if we can just find some missing people or whatever, just to spice it up a little bit. But basically just show off what the ship can do. Obviously, as I said, I already upgraded it, so it has some better fire power and some better shields as well. So I think I also added a better warp drive, so warping longer than normal. But basically, the reason I wanted the ship was because I wanted a ship that had it like proper cargo and could take the actually manage the warp distance that Pyro requires, because Pyro is a solar system that is like 3 times bigger than this system is, the standard system is. Also, you guys see bugs all the time here in this RAM system. Like, I don't know why they keep adding bugs to that, but it just keeps getting worse for some reason. Oops, it's not even here. Not bad. Oh, damn it. I always get confused with this tram system. Because every time there is an event on this planet, there is another station that normally isn't here. So, which is obviously the show floor. The first time they built this tram system, it was actually working properly, but to be expected that things break when they're adding like new stuff all the time. So.
Careful, doors are now closing.
I've disabled the chat just for, you know, me being able to talk to you guys and all that stuff. I don't really need to talk to other people right now. So. Is this it? Yes, it is. Fucking fine. Two halls today. Remember the what date it is today? Oops. Not the damn fucking first.
Did you discover the craft of your dreams at this year's IAE? Then why not experience it firsthand with a test flight? Many of the vehicles on display at this year's IAE.
I actually thought about getting the Cutter Scout earlier before I bought the other one. But when I saw I could get the other one, I was like, oh, you know what? I'll grab that instead. The Cutter Scout is just a little personal transport thing, much like the normal Cutter over there. But a little bit different. I'll show you what I mean. Like, has a terminal here, and the other one does not have that. Also has a bed in here. I don't remember the Scout. Oh, the other one having that. Weapon rack. Okay. I stole one of the other ones to get home last night. Because I self-destructed my ship and killed two guys. That's been an absolute fucking pain to me all night, so I decided to kill them. I played it off as an accident, you know. All fun and games, you know. But this is how the original looks like. As you can see, there's no terminal here. But it does have a bed, though. Yeah, for a one-man ship, perfectly fine. Also good for a little bit of cargo. Of course, we got that one over there. which is the massive cargo hauler ship, which has been in the game for a very long time. Had some fun memories with us. They've updated it as a cargo rack here now, or a rack for weapons. Mess hall. Cargo base. Of course, you have the upper floors as well you can go up to. Here's the front end loading bay, so you can lower this here. As you can see. There should be a loading ramp. Apparently not. Pretty sure it went down to the actual ground floor, but not. Third access. EVA hatch. Man access. You guys can see this. These are the port chairs, where you can control various stuff. Then there's this co-pilot and the actual main pilot. Get me stuck. Aim. That's the first. There we go. I've never seen that box before, so let's not climb that way. Then we got the server room. Keep in mind, all these things are physical entities, so if this shit breaks, you're stuck. So. This one can be rented for free right now on the show floor cast, yeah. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we've seen this many times, guys. This is usually like one of the wrecks from the you know, many of the wrecks we find on various planets whenever we have to find somebody who has gone missing. The caterpillar. As you can see. Right now there's a guy inside testing their shit. It's gotten a tractor beam attachment here now, which it didn't have before, which is nice. But yeah, as I showed before, the Cutter Scout also has a like this is a new variant of the Cutter over there. So that's a good ship for just a single man expedition kind of thing. Or 2 man, for that matter. The terminal there, because there normally isn't. For the other one, there's like more cargo space, but other than that, it looks slightly similar to this. The bed has been moved a little bit. There's a cargo spot. Yep, there's a cargo spot. Nice. Yep, and then you got a gun rack here. And then, of course, you got your seat here. Yeah, but I had to steal one of the, like I already said this earlier, but I had to steal one of these to get home last night. Because I blew up my own ship to kill those 2 annoying players. I don't know if I actually told you about that, guys, but... I think I told yeah, so basically, like, I was bounty hunting with the various, at various places with these 2 guys for the longest time. And there's one of these new bunker missions in the game where you have to go down and find a code and then, you know, get a package out of a specific cargo box where you have to type in the code. The enemies keep spawning in the elevators, so you basically have to keep shooting and like fight your way through the entire bunker. Okay, I'll just keep telling this story. Basically, what I had to do, or what we had to do, was then fight our way up to get the cargo. But the players I was playing with, they were dumb enough to basically fight themselves standing in the middle. Yeah, these are new missions, gas, by the way. New type of mission. So these players were dumb enough to stand in the open, firing at enemies. So they got downed at one point. They were good enough to fight to begin with. Not that. It's just eventually they kind of panicked and fucked themselves because they were so wounded that you know, they couldn't get anywhere. I kept getting them up whenever they dropped. Otherwise, so yeah. But then I was basically by myself, was standing behind this pillar, and I fought off like 20 guys. And then eventually I was running out of ammo, so I tried to get to the my down quote-unquote comrades. And, you know, eventually I got myself killed by trying to get to them, so. And because of that, I figured it would be fun to kill them at some point. And then I ended up killing them, and I stole their gear and left to Grimhex. So basically as a compensation for getting killed, you know. So this is the ship that I want. Vulture.
I'm just gonna stay here.
So since we can rent that for free, I'm gonna pick that up. I was thinking about actually buying this damn ship because it's nice. You can go around and you can do some wall scraping and stuff. So that's one of the ships I'll be picking up.
Yeah. Wanting to buy something like this.
Well, I'll buy it with real money after the month is over. Because it shouldn't be that expensive, so. That's why I have it. But for now, we can just render it. So. Oop.
I'm gonna go and see if I can find
This is the first time I've
Then we
been
got
to one of these. I'm so excited.
looking around.
4 different variants of the Cutlass.
People are enjoying themselves.
So the red is the medical vehicle, which let's just start with that one, I guess. We have different medical variants here, and you can lie down in them. And yes, they work.
Same manufacturer makes all of these.
So my
Impressive.
thirst is kind of dropping, so let's replenish that. Should work here, so we just lie down and replenish it, as you see. There we go. Classic. And the reason it does that is IV. You basically get that pumped into your veins, and then you're good, you know? So this mode looks pretty much similar to the original Cutlass Black. Not sure if this is a turret or just a toilet.
Yeah, I'm about ready too. Let's go.
Oh, okay, yeah, this is a toilet. Cool. So then remove the turret. Now that the toilet in a shower. I think there's a shower head up there. Yeah. And here you can access like a patient. So if
Waiting so long.
you have a patient in the
It's even better than I thought.
and the in that, then you can actually set them to you can decide what to do with your various patients, so you can like overdrop them or whatever shit if you want to do that. I don't think you can actually set a regeneration point on these type of ships. It's only the bigger ones you can do that. But at least that's what I heard. But maybe you can. I'll find out. Anyway, next Cutlass. See what this one's about.
This year's pretty good. Should have seen the last year though. That was a show.
This is the cargo variant, the normal black, I think. Looks like it, yeah.
It's not the
It's
best
just a normal black.
manufacturer, but it's all showing.
I really appreciate that they've got their classic designs on display.
It even says a rescue on the side on this one, as you can see. Because we have a docking port. So you can go in VTOL mode, and then you can I don't know if it actually can. It seems like the damn fucking wing is in the way. But maybe those smaller like cargo or like docking ramps, they can like go in and click onto the actual thing without colliding with that thing. Who knows? There's not a lot of ships right now who can actually dock with each other that way. There's only a few ships that can do that right now. And of course, the bigger ships can they can dock with these docking ramps or whatever. But these are massive like tunnels that like leads or like extended ramps that then collide with the actual ship and like lock and airlock it to the actual physical airlock. Basically because they don't fit into normal hangars, so that's how you spawn them.
Another IA. Not sure why I keep coming to these.
Habitation.
It's always better exploring the show with someone else.
That's the turret, I see. This one looks nicer. Oh, it's the bounty hunter variant. Fucking sweet, dude. That is sweet. And you can see the vitals here. Of course, it's static right now, but
I have to tip my hat to them as a manufacturer. Everything they have on the floor is pretty impressive.
I really appreciate that they've got some of their classic designs on display.
classic. There's an extend button here. Let's see what the fuck that is. Ah, okay. Yeah, so I could definitely dock to something. That's cool.
Wasn't for me, but
Sweet.
maybe you'd like
Very
it.
sweet. I'm slower than I remember.
I've been pretty blown away
What
by
the fuck's
everything
this
on
one
show
called?
floor this year.
Cutlass
I
Blue.
love going to shows like this. Such a good chance to see all my favorite vehicles in one place.
So it's sort of a police vehicle, I guess. I assume it also has police lights. Yeah, it looks like it.
From what I've seen so far,
Like right there.
I think this is the manufacturer's peak this year.
I heard that their CEO was actually here in the hall. I've been keeping an eye out, but no luck yet.
Okay. Very interesting. There's two more over here.
I think I might stay here a bit longer. I haven't seen everything yet.
The reason they're doing this is because there's a guy in here who's very likely wanted.
I think it's manufactured
So they react differently
than what they're showing this year.
as a crime stat.
CEO was actually here in the hall. I've been keeping an eye out, but no luck yet.
Are we here already? Sure. Flagging. Oh fuck, yeah. The last one is over here. My bad. Cut with steel. That's we're already up here. Probably were. Nope. So this is the
Yeah.
obvious troop transport with miniguns.
Actually, did you know that this wasn't the original design? I've seen pictures of some earlier versions and they were pretty out there.
You can see here. Oops, that was already deployed. There we go. Very nice. It has a third and two bunk beds. Sweet.
As a manufacturer, I think this might be one of their stronger moves to date.
I think they've somehow outmoved with their latest lineup.
Arm to the teeth. Very, very nice. Keep moving. See what else there is. There's another show floor we can go to, so might as well. Here you can see the different minerals for the mining types that you can get from rocks. The mining gameplay has also been updated, so it's a little bit harder to get rocks. Now you actually need to use the various tools to breach certain rock types. Which you can see here. There. And here's the handheld mining tool. Which you can mine in caves and stuff like that. Yet I still like there's three ways of mining. There's handheld, Then there's the land vehicle mining types, where you're basically driving around in a rover and like mining that way. And then there's the flying type, as you saw there, back there.
Yeah, I'm about ready too. Let's go.
This one is a survey ship, like a recon kind of science ship. If that makes sense. Like, I always like this because it's like very compact and like you're in the middle of nowhere and nobody gives a fuck about you kind of thing. Like vibe from it. Very like alien-like when it comes to like the old Alien movies. When you look at this, you sit by this fucking old ass fucking computer with all these fucking screens and shit, you know. I like that vibe. I don't know what's up with that button that disappears and reappears, but then you have got your gun rack and your pilot seat.
Actually, did you know that this wasn't the original design? I've seen pictures of some earlier versions and they were pretty out there.
Oh. Got your toilet. You even have a shower here? No, probably not. A sink.
I wonder how this show is going to compare to the last one I went to.
Believe that I've been getting to go to these for almost a decade now.
Hello and welcome aboard your trip interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
Anything?
Pretty sweet little vessel. So this one over here is guaranteed one of the most important ships if you want to go to Pyro.
Seeing it in person is a lot different than I imagined.
When it comes to Drake's own ship anyway. But it flies like absolute fucking dog shit. In atmosphere anyway. Right, good about that. There we go.
They've got some of their classic designs on display.
So a little docking pod right here. Which is something I kind of wish they did in more ships.
Seems like a lot of people are enjoying themselves.
There's a mess hall here. There's, remember, 3 quarters. One here. Here. Last one's here. And then we got a bathroom here.
I better head.
Which you can turn on the lights.
Everything yet.
Oop. And here we got a cargo ramp.
From what I've seen so far, I really think this
Here's
is
the last
manufactured.
quarter. So there's the main one, and then there's the co-pilot seat. Co-pilot seat goes under the ship like this, which is pretty neat. Very useful. That one is for like a fire extinguisher,
You can really see the influence of some classic
which will be part of the gameplay later on when there can actually be fires that can be lit inside ships and stuff like this. This is for turrets. So there's outside turrets. Show you how it looks like when I get in one. As you can see, we're on the side here, way over there.
Not sure why.
Your systems are online.
For this year.
Hard to believe that I've been getting
There we go. And it gets sealed off with a like this hatch. You guys also saw right there. Of course, as a final thing, you can click this. And there's two functions for this one. It can go to this floor, or it can actually go direct to the roof,
Really helped the other.
which is this one. But if you want to EVA or check something that is on the roof of this fucking ship, don't ask why you want to do that, but you can. So you don't have to like go underneath the ship, but you can actually go on top of it. And this one leads you to the ground floor. The middle one obviously leads you to the center of the ship. If you do this, it goes to the center of the ship. There you go. And then you can call it down there if you want to. So
They were pretty out there.
that is that with that ship. Pretty neat. But again, it flies like absolute dog shit in the atmosphere, so it's not exactly recommended.
Even with the crowds, I definitely think the IAE is worth going to.
Then there's this little vessel here.
Seems like a lot of people are enjoying themselves. I'm gonna go and see if I can find anything more.
Actually, I might stay for a while, do another make sure I didn't miss anything.
Your systems are online.
I'm sitting in this one, so having a look around. Fire extinguisher there.
I think this might be one of their strongest showings to date.
I think they've
This.
somehow outdone themselves with their latest lineup.
The compass, yeah, it's still static. But like all these buttons, every single button is going to be functional and will do different things and will all be animated. That one's all features in the game, so which is going to be insane. There we go. Alright, so we're going to the next floor. We're done with this. Go floor. I believe so. Over in there. Maybe not.
This is the first time I've been to one of these. I'm so excited.
I love going to shows like this. Such a good chance to see all the
It's the storage area. Cargo stuff. There's nothing here. It basically shows the same shit every time. But basically what you can see here, these are the tractor beams. And these are like cargo trolleys that you can use. And here's one of the cargo vessels you can also use. This is one of the variants where you just have cargo, but there's also a variant of a ship. Can't remember the name of it, but it has like a mining place on it. And then there's another one where one of them is a driver, and then there's like an auto like mining lace or whatever, but that one is really, really bad. So I've heard. Then there's this ship. Of course, they can't fit it in here while it's open because it can't be landed and open at the same time. So they have a model of it instead. Also, I don't think it wouldn't even fit in the cargo hull on this hull. Because it's absolutely massive. I kind of wish we can go around inside and just have a look, but yeah, here's the closed version of it. And then when it extends, where all the cargo stuff is at, then it's in there. So in between that rod that is there, you can walk inside it even when it extends. And it's fucking wild to see when it fucking extends while you're walking inside. It's like, what the fuck? Like, that ship has been delayed for so long, and like, when we heard about it, was like 6 years ago, I think, like. And it took like forever for them to build it. Because there's so many moving components. But it's out now, and it works. So it's fucking wild. So now only, yep, let's go to the next floor. These are another bigger tractor beam that can actually grab ships. There's also the smaller variants. I have one of them on my hip, actually. Right there. So yes, you can buy merch and shit like that for the various shows. So I bought like a t-shirt each. There are caps too and stuff like that, but like normally you don't actually really wear civilian clothing much. It's only later in the game when, as I said, you no longer wear body armor when you have to control ships and stuff like that. You have like either your undersuit on and then just your normal space helmet, or literally nothing, just normal like military attire or whatever for whatever vessel you're on. You can also hire NPCs later, which I assume will do the exact same thing. They'll stock up on their body armor and their closets, and then like have attire on instead whenever they go around and do their duties on their ships. So thanks for visiting. Got the plan here. And we got another hall we can go to. Probably Drake as well, since it only says Drake. Unit fall. Doesn't look like it. No, this is not Drake.
Not the best I've seen from this manufacturer, but still pretty solid.
This is already, what the fuck they're called again?
There are plastic designs on display.
Can't even remember what they're called. Origin. Yeah, not Orison, but Origin. There we go. Yeah. But This is a massive luxury ship you can buy. Apparently, I heard this one was completely sold out on the website. It's expensive, very expensive, like over 2,500 US dollars. So, don't buy this ship. It's just a luxury ship. It's not a combat vessel. If you go around and spend that much money on a game, you're fucking retarded. Unless you got an orc, of course. Then it's up to you. But don't do that, man. Like, you can buy this ship in game. It costs you like 24 million or something like that in game, but you can just buy it in game. So no point in doing that. Like, it has its benefits, sure. It has its regeneration thing in game. There's cargo space here, as you can see right here. So it's fucking slow as hell to go off for some reason. Gives me Mass Effect vibes with a slow ass elevator. That took like 2 minutes to get to the bottom floor. Of course, that changed once. That's hilarious. Oh, fuck off. Really? Really, man? It was just opening when I clicked the damn button. Oh well, we'll use one of the other elevators. There's 2 others, so. That is if it can fucking bring me down again. Thank you. Dear Lord. Don't use this elevator. We'll actually trap you. I assume it's because it's on the show floor and it takes this actual long to get somewhere, but like I know there's a caller on here. Oh well, I'll just do the mission where we have to board one of these later, and then I can just throw it off there, I guess. I don't think I've ever been on board this one. Maybe I have. Yeah. It's one of the rare ones, but it's still a luxury ship, as you guys can see. With the bathroom. The mirrors obviously still don't work. It is baked. But once ray tracing and all that stuff comes into the game, then obviously mirrors are gonna work. Also transitioning into Vulkan, which is one of the better ways of rendering graphics. Well, I've been drinking shit in here, I see. But as you guys can see, there's really no real reason to have these ships. Like, these are cargo racks, by the way. Cargo will be attached here. They look pretty and all, but they don't actually really do anything. Fridge. A actual kitchen. Don't think I can grab any of that. Gun rack, more gun racks. Back here. Escape pods. Here we've got the cockpit. Okay. Hold on, look at it. Over the lower deck, which I'm pretty sure we already went through, but let's just check where the fuck this lands so I can check the shore. Yeah. These are just private quarters. These are literally what we missed. Other than that, we've been through the entire thing. So, as you can see. Roughly, anyway. Some extra stuff here that we didn't see. More escape pods. Massive bathroom. Nice. Okay. On the door, is it? No. Never know. With these fucking ships, man. Alright. Can't get out from this area, apparently. Yep. Then we got two luxury ships over here as well, which is more like private, like cars, if you want to call it anything. That has spacefaring capability. This one actually has a cargo area here, interestingly enough. you can see. Have your own little thing here. And you can sleep here as well. Right there. Like, it's very compact, but that's why I don't like these. There's way too much compactness. And honestly, when you open the back, it should just lead directly into the ship, which it weirdly enough doesn't. Mind your head. Yeah, no shit. Does that have the same stuff over here? Because I never knew that cog on the back.
Manufacturer, I think this might be one of their strongest showings to date.
They somehow outdone themselves with their latest item.
Yeah, button to open it anywhere. Or maybe they set in the pilot chair and said open exterior. Like, I like how people, they always keep this fucking shit open. It's like, close the damn thing already down. But yeah. There's a third one over here. It's pretty similar. Right? Let's see what they're hiding in the back over here. If anything at all. Doesn't look like it now. But there is this one, which was not in the other area. So this is the vehicle I was talking about, the Grey Cat. They can mine on the ground. So, which is pretty neat. So you can go into caves with it and shit like that as well. Or just mine rocks that is out on the actual surface of the moon or wherever the fuck you are. So. Then of course here it tells you basically what you do. So once you have the minerals, you can basically go to a refinery and get that melted. That takes time. Once you've done that, you can sell it. You can also just sell it raw though, as far as I remember. Well. We try and get in this massive motherfucker again. That's at least the elevator we can reach here. Oh, that's not the same fucking ship. Fuck. Let's go under here. I think we forgot that in the other hall. Sometimes there's ships under here. Yep. Here's the private vehicle. like a car as well. This is the original one. So basically, you just step in. Show you. So as you can see, it's basically a car. Like a Tesla car, but in fucking space. And then you have room for a passenger over there. Which is pretty neat. So yeah. That's the sports vehicle. Display hole is just holograms, if I remember correctly. Yep. Lore for it. And these. These are concept ships that are still in development, I'm pretty sure, so. Keep in mind there's over 100 vehicles in this game. Like ships and so on, so. Let's get something to drink. We can go over here and buy ourselves a hot dog if we wanted to. Or Doritos or whatever the fuck that's on sale here.
Hi. Thanks for coming in.
I can tell you this is no point.
You can always use your mobile phone for some more details. It's always better
And here's the garbage containers that I told you guys about earlier. Should we go over to the other hall again and just check what's underneath? Guess we can. Can't hurt. Unless it decides to crash on us, of course. Yeah, let's see. Glorious hover bikes. Black Variant actually looks fucking badass, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Look at this bad boy. We actually got accessible vehicles of these types. Again, the cargo vessels, so you dump like your cargo up here. Same with underneath here. And of course you pilot it here, so. The Kraken. Basically a carrier for small ships. With outdoor platforms. Something you'd see pirate use. At least the promotional material has been used for pirates, so. Which makes sense, you know. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
IAE is worth going to.
Looking around, seems like a lot of people are enjoying themselves.
Hard to believe that the same manufacturer makes all of these. Pretty impressive.
I heard that their CEO was actually here in the hall. I've been keeping an eye out, but no luck yet.
best I've seen from this manufacturer, but still a pretty solid showing.
I think they've somehow outdone themselves with their latest lineup. Okay, I think I'm about done here.
I really hope the other halls are better than this one.
There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Nature called. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Seen enough of this fucking expo. Lost me a fucking lifetime. Let's go out and do some actual fucking missions. Stuff. Yep. Worry about it. Working as intended. But yeah, the reason my my title is what it is because there was these guys on another stream that just kept calling this a fucking scam. I was just like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is not a fucking scam, dude. Like, I know it has broken elements in the game. I know it has a lot of bugs. But for fuck's sake, man, it's not a fucking scam just because of that.
Careful, doors are now closing.
You know, a game that is in development is bound to have a lot of fucking bugs, you know? Like, as I said in the beginning of the game, or in the beginning of the stream here, like, the game has been in development for 11 years. For the same reason that Cyberpunk took 15 years to make. Like, a lot of, like, tech was being built for the game. God damn. It's a little bit laggy right now.
Doors are now closing.
And it was the same thing that was happening with Cyberpunk. Like, they were building all the tech from basically the ground up with the Red Engine. And that's more or less what's happening here as well. Like, they have started on the Cry Engine, and then they moved to Lumberyard, which was like a upgraded version, or like a Amazon variant of the Cry Engine that has been upgraded. So they went into a lawsuit because of the Switch or whatever, because Cry Engine didn't like that concept or whatever the fuck, you know, they started complaining at the very least. And then they moved away from Lumberyard once they have built so much into the engine that they could call it their own engine, which is now the Star Engine. So yeah. Now they own the tech. So that is why it's taking so long. And that's exactly why the Red Engine took so fucking long as well. For, you know, from Cyberpunk. Obviously, they're not going to be using Red Engine for Cyberpunk 2. They have chosen to go with Unity, not Unity, Unreal Engine 5. For the simple reason that it's just, you know, it's better. And that's also why they went to Lumberyard, this game. Because it had features that was otherwise not available for, you know, the original, like, engine, the Cry Engine. So yeah, that is why. And even when Cyberpunk came out after 12 years, it was fucking broken. And we all saw it. Luckily, they fixed it after like 3 additional years, so it's important to keep that in mind.
From the best in shopping, dining, and entertainment, be sure to visit New Babbage's renowned promenade.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Please visit
us again.
Reason's not telling me where it is. Doesn't really matter. Alright, so at first we're gonna go out and do some bounties, I guess. After that, we can use the vulture to do some hull scraping missions. Basically just salvage missions. Just to show that off. While we're at that, let's go ahead and put the mercenary, set call to arms on. And then bounty. Ghost Hollow. Yay. I'm not doing that. Ghost Hollow is basically PvP fucking haven. I don't think it's playable or anything, I think it's an NPC, but and these bunker missions can be bugged, so that's one thing we should keep in mind as well. Like there will be in the ground and shit like that. There's some current issues with the bunker missions.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on. Quantum fuel 100%.
That request has already been granted.
That request has already been granted. No, it has not. Know that for a fact.
Complete. Landing gear up.
Roughly here. What do you know? Nailed it. Like, the ship is way bigger, as you guys can see, than I'm used to, so
Thank you. And please visit.
I like to try and learn to fly out from the actual cockpit itself, rather than using third person. It just seems like cheating. But you get some pretty awesome views when you fly out of the atmosphere and shit like that in these ships. The lighting on this damn ship is so fucking good. Quantum travel initiated. Gonna activate the chat. Let's see what's going on.
Quantum travel complete.
Nothing out of the ordinary. So wait for the lights in the front. You can actually see. A little bit weird design for the lights on the ship. You can't really see where the light is coming from. But they're there, so. Got a Gladius on the ground. We have permission to land here, that's the question. Entering Ninetails control territory. Fucking fantastic. Fish already have the landing gear down? Nope, now I do. For 2 kilometers, it's okay to walk. Collision alert. As close as possible to this rock. And whoops. So we can roughly see where the terrain is.
Landing complete.
Okay.
Launch complete. Landing complete.
Let's just turn off the engines. Forgot about that. That's one thing you have to remember once you're in atmosphere. Because there was, like a long time ago, there was this bug. If your engines were on, your ship, if caught in a storm and the engines were on, would be tossed up into the air. So the engines would like autocorrect itself.
Engines off.
Oh, yeah, kind of. What have we got here? That's just a turret. I think that's just a turret. Yeah. But basically what happened was that if a storm picked up, your engines would like stabilize itself. So the ship would like stabilize itself in the air, and then it would just get slung up into the air over time. And then you will basically be unable to reach your own ship. Which is very, very annoying. So it has just become common practice to make sure that you don't do that anymore, that you turn off your engines when you land. No. So. Right. Like, look at this fucking beauty, man. Who can hate on this game? Like, I mean, who can hate on it? Look at this. Oh, look at the top right corner. We're at 50 FPS. And right here. 51, 52, 53. Like, yeah. 54, 55, 56, 7, 8. Can we hit 9? Yes, we hit 9. And we hit 60 FPS. So yeah. It's just peaking around there, you know? So it's just like, bruh. Like, this whole fucking nonsense with people, like, crying about this game is so stupid. It's actually stupid, man. There's 2 kilometers in this direction. We should be able to do that on foot just fine. So in case you're wondering how I do this while I'm still running straight, once you go in third-person mode, you hold in the key you're spinning around with, like normally looking around with, and then you can do this, which you can capture some really good footage with. So yeah. So if you're a content creator that are like talking about the game or whatever, you can do this. Which is some neat ass fucking shit. Of course, I don't understand why you have all these lights basically beaking in the fucking dark saying, hey, here I am on the target, you know. But it is what it is, man. So of course you can limit it by having you know, these other items that don't glow as much on your actual like inside your backpack and stuff. But there's always gonna be parts of body armor that will be glowing, which is a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. So. Half kilometer. Well, I can roughly see which direction we're walking by, just checking which, like the nose was pointed directly at the point. So we can just literally go the opposite direction of the ship. And eventually we should be able to see the outpost. Or the bunker. Which case this is. It's like a data facility. Which leads underground, so. Also, the day-night cycle is fully based on where the planet is and where it has, you know, where it's the current vector is. So whether or not it has spin in the direction of the current sun in the solar system. So here we go. I think it's right there. Yep. I thought I had the mission selected, but maybe we can track it again. No? Okay. He might not have spawned yet. So. Guys, are you still in stream or are you still in the call or what the fuck are you doing? Like he might actually be working right now. So. Do we have ammo? Different guns. Good job, Kim. Good job. Our players absolutely know, sure, I'm here if there's any, so. Basically what you should be doing is do that. Use the, like, hold an R to holster. Don't use the fucking, the wheel. Because it will do some random shit sometimes. But hopefully they didn't hear me, because I was so far out from the outpost. If there's anybody there, that is. Considering there was that Gladius. Pick the pace a little bit. Run 2 kilometers after all. This is where having a vehicle would be fucking nice, you know? When we get our personal hangar, so we can spawn our vehicles directly from the actual hangar. Fuck yes, man, I'm gonna be doing that fucking day one. So I will have like a personal vehicle I can always just disembark with. So I can drive easily over to where I need to be. I found the Gladius. Looks like it's crashed. Sign of a pilot. Don't see any body anywhere. Oh, we're on the right track. That's all. Another 400 meters in this direction, roughly. Could have been an AI ship that got shut down. Of course. From a bounty or something. like as I said before, ships will be lying around forever. So that ship will be on this server forever. Once server meshing gets implemented, like fully, then all servers will have to share the exact same data. And once server will lab into each other, the servers will display the same things on each server. Even when players walk into the server, they will see each other. There will never be a situation where a person will all of a sudden just say boop, and then they will appear in front of somebody. The game will be structured in such a way that the servers will always only read what is in a player's field of vision. So, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's basically so there's never any server overload, So, let's go up here so we can actually spot that damn place. Oh, it's right here. The actual what? Where's there an interaction menu here? Huh. It's like an interaction key or icon. See that? That box that is over my mouse means that you're normally interacting with something. I don't see any turrets here. Oh, there they are. Never mind. You can see my fucking body armor got all fucking snowy and shit. Lol. Alright, well, that was easy. He was literally the first one that was right there. We just outright leave. So, as you guys saw, he was kind of bouncing in the ground. That's like a new bug that has been, quote-unquote, introduced, sadly. So these bunkers are normally not really worth taking at this current time. Now we have to run all the way back to our ship. Joy. Like a ship that's over there. What the fuck is that? It's like a car, doesn't it? Like, I mean, if we're gonna use a car to get to our fucking ship, we might as well, you know? Sure as hell looks like headlights. Yeah, it isn't. It's just a fucking bit. Yeah, fuck it. Is anybody online that I know? John dropped there. Give you guys something to look at. Like, much like DC, if you have to run like 2 kilometers or even more, this is basically what you'll see in DC. You'll just run. There'll be nothing there other than you just running, you know? So, the prime experience of a survival game, basically. I guess we're gonna take a space battle next, just so you guys can see what this ship can actually do in space. Look at that beauty. Like, I mean, who could fucking hate on that? Come on. Look at that beauty. Metal sounds there. The fuck?
Engines on.
Let's see what else we can find here. Another ground mission. Let's not. Fucking cave mission. Yay. Okay, so the only thing we got is this one. Subdue bounty, aka kill. Because you can't subdue them right now. It's just not possible.
Launch complete. Landing gear up.
It's quite far away, so let's get out of the atmosphere.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
It's way over at Hurston.
Quantum travel engaged.
That's the while we're in warp. Taking a little break here. Just to prove that we can actually walk around the ship while we're warping. All them doubters. All them haters. All them clowns. If we open the back here. See? We are indeed in warp. Nice ship. Yeah, thank you. This is safe. Don't worry about it, yeah. Yeah, this would be a perfect ship to go around and gas whenever the fuck we need to do bounties or some shit. The only thing this ship doesn't have is a turret on the back, which is sad. So you have nothing to do other than use the tractor beam if you were to be on board this ship. But, yeah. Which is on the very back there. You see that on the top? This is the Spirit, yeah. C1 though. There is the A1 as well, I think it's called, and that's the bomber variant. That has a turret on the top. And that's a black variant that looks... normally this one is white, but I bought a, like a skin. Like there was a skin pack with it as well, but the other skins looked like shit, so I just bought this one. Like, alone. So... yeah. It's very nice. It's very, very nice. And that red light up there is like a hollow light or whatever, so whenever the cargo bay opens, it casts this hollow light on the ground. Which is fucking nice. I don't know if you saw it earlier or if you were busy in a call or not, but...
Quantum travel complete.
if we can actually jump to the planet now, or if I have to be even closer. sometimes it can be a little weird when it comes to that shit. Yep, I'm fine. Good. Normally it's like within the 100,000 kilometers mark that you can jump to it. But sometimes you have to be to the parent planet before you can jump to some of the moons, which is like, okay. But in the future you can basically warp whenever the fuck you want with this other type of warp system. So you can free warp, basically, but it's slower. So you can get to planetary moons and shit like that at any angle at any time, which is nice. But it also means that you can actually see whether or not you have enough fuel all of a sudden if you're doing that all the time. So you have to keep an eye on your fuel gauge. That will be much better, yeah, indeed. But using the small warp, you also have to stay within the warp tunnel all the time, unlike when you do the long warp. You only have to like navigate yourself within the center of the warp tunnel for a little period, and then it will stabilize itself, and then you'll stay inside the warp tunnel. Right now, you're basically getting teleported. It's not the intended warp method that is currently in the game, so. But because the ship is basically like a parent entity of whatever it's inside it, all players that are walking around inside or even cargo inside a ship will always stay where they are in the ship, despite being in a warp tunnel or whatever, you know. So yeah. So was it tonight we're gonna do something, guys, or is it tomorrow? I honestly forgot. Okay, good. Guess that's for sure. Yeah, yeah. We'll see how well that works. It's been a long time since I played that game. They completed way back then, but like I remember on launch, it was actually probably the most bugged game I've ever seen. So, but I heard they fixed it up. So, you've never played it? Yeah, no, it was a buggy mess at launch. But there was a lot of fucking Assassin's Creed games that were absolute clusterfucks. So, which is one thing they have actively made absolutely sure was almost bug-free when it came to Mirage. I run into a single bug in Mirage, and that was because I threw a knife at an AI while one of the other AI teammates killed an AI that I was throwing said knife at, which caused my animation to be stuck, so my knife was stuck in my hand. So I had to restart the game or like go out of the menu and back in. before the knife disappeared. So, but other than that, it was more or less bug free. So, yeah, again, it's only on the Quest headsets, which is bad. I was kind of hoping that it was on like the Oculus old one thing as well, but it isn't. So, big rip. No PC players allowed apparently because reasons. Yeah, it's almost like they're trying to force it to consoles. Same with Resident Evil. It's like, why? We don't care. Yeah, so the hardware is not bad. It's not what I'm saying. Like, what I'm saying is they should allow the PC regardless. The whole thing, the whole concept of this saying, oh, we're just gonna exclusively only make it for the actual headset storage device only, makes no fucking sense. Like, I don't know who in the fucking marketing department thought that was a good idea. They need to be fucking slapped sideways. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if you fucking allow the PC for those who actually have the hardware to run it, then let the PC users use it as well. Just connect to the PC. The fuck is the big deal, man? It's just dumb. Yeah, it's people in suits who doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, and they're just doing it because reasons. And it's why you see all this woke shit in fucking Hollywood too, and all this other crap. They think they know what they're doing, but in reality, they're just trying to cater to their own goddamn stupidity. So, which is why this game is not woke, and it's why it's succeeding. It's almost like make good decisions and earn a shit ton of money. Who knew?
Contact. Missile locked.
Bye, have a good time.
Target destroyed.
Rocket destroyed. Whoops. Yep, pretty much. Two cave investigation missions, fantastic. Yeah, unless there's another way to do that, which I'm not aware of, so... Yeah, neither will I. Can't say, man.
Quantum travel engaged.
Looks like this package is on the horizon somewhere.
Travel complete. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
— 500 kilometers of just pure flying. Fantastic. It's also kind of wild that I've never made another like co-op Assassin's Creed game. It's only that one. Like as I said, there are like multiplayer and Black Flag, but it's not co-op per se. It's more a competitive thing where you hide from each other and shit like that. So, where there's two teams, one is trying to find the assassins, and the other ones are trying to assassinate the other players, that kind of thing. Or like even other targets or whatever. Like a prop hunt kind of thing, but in the Assassin's Creed universe kind of thing, if that makes sense. Such a nice chill ship, just sitting here and chilling. Alright, for those of you not initiated with this game, you may be wondering why I'm not warping over there. That's because I don't have a warp point, so I can't warp there. We can't set our own markers yet to be able to warp to places. Just like I can't actually like manually warp yet, so that's something that's gonna come in later. So it's only where there's actual legitimate warp points that I can warp to, but I can go anywhere I want. It's just gonna take forever otherwise. Which is why if you warp outside, like you warp somewhere and you just park your ship there, you can just sit somewhere in space forever and people will never find you. Unless you have a bounty, because then you'll have a marker on you. And then people will know exactly where you're sitting. Unless you're outside a, like a satellite, then people can't see you. So, at least what I'm aware of anyway. And yes, you can shut down satellites, which means you can basically do illegal activity and satellites will not pick up your illegal activity, which means you don't get a crime stat. Once you have crime stat, it's permanent. The first 2 crime stats are just crime stats you can pay yourself out of, so you can like go to like a terminal and then you can like there are these legal terminals where you just pay your fines, and then once those fines are basically paid, then the crime stats are lifted. But once you hit 3, 4, then you basically fucked. I think 4 is max, if I remember correctly. Yeah, no, yeah, so like it's fine. You can just, type whenever the fuck you're available. So this is basically what I do anyway. Whenever I stream, there's never anybody in chat anyway. So I'm used to it. Or people that are actively just lurking, which is perfectly fine, Anything closer by chance? Nope. Nope. And the atmosphere in this goddamn thing is massive. Like we're 70 fucking thousand. Like, yeah, 70,000 kilometers out. Into the right side of the actual. Is that a moon, or where are we exactly? Is this Hurston? We're in Hurston now. Correct coursing. See that marker moving on the far right there, just slowly getting into the center. That's in the direction we're currently moving. Now we're getting into the atmosphere. Go. It was 70 kilometers, not 70,000 kilometers. That would be a little bit crazy. Despite having the thrusters on max, it's slowing down in speed because of the gravity. So the further down we get into the atmosphere, the heavier it gets, and the less the engines can push our ship forward, meaning we're flying slower. So it's already half the speed because of the gravitational pull. That's pretty sick. According to the scanners, we're 4 kilometers above ground. And almost aligned with the actual mission marker. As you can see, it's coming in hot, so we need to slow down. Say 5.5 kilometer, and it says we're 1.5 kilometers above ground. Collision alert.
Landing complete. Engines off.
We can check if we can grab with the this. Oh, we don't have to go outside. What the fuck is the power button?
Weapons on.
There we go.
Crusader Industries. A journey worth taking. Systems on.
No. We can't. That would have been useful, but just can't. Not from that angle anyway. Oof. Of course, there's other minerals we can grab here and shit, but don't really care for them. But I guess we can go around and see if we can loot some guys. Now that we're here anyway. Stealing from the dead. They won't be needing this anymore. Yoink. Goddamn wind. Heavy as hell, man. I want to see if we can lift the bodies with the tractor beam. Because if so, we can literally just dump them up and out the back and just loot them one by one. I know I can do it with the crates, that's not an issue, so we can just literally dump them right there in the back. Move them up. Test it on this guy, I guess. Oh, don't seem to have a tractor beam on this damn thing. Fucking hell. Never mind. Scratch that idea. What's the store? We're just gonna leave. Don't need the rest. Abayo. May you rest in pieces. So yes, this same thing can also VTOL, which is fucking hilarious. Like, when I saw the VTOL icon first, I was like, wait, where? But apparently these side things are engines. Do you see this? It's like, what the hell? But yeah. Don't ask, man. Don't ask. So we're going this way. Per L4.
Quantum travel. Quantum fuel, 75%.
But that's an interesting bug like that. With the vulture. The thing I can already say is if you run into a bug in this game, just fucking report it. Like, I understand you want to ask, which is okay to ask, but other than that, just bug report it on, you know, on Spectrum. Like, I stay away from Spectrum because even the developers are toxic fucking clowns sometimes. Not gonna lie. Like, I had this weird fucking debate with one of the developers at one point. It's just like, why are you fucking arguing with me, man? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, just bug report it and ignore everything else that's being said afterwards. Even if the developers are asking you something, ignore it. Because they can be weirdos at times. And some people will even jump into your fucking, like, your fucking post and be fucking weirdos there too. So yeah, all kinds of weird shit. It's also why I don't want to have anything to do with woke clowns at all. Because, like, if you say whatever the fuck is on your mind, and then they will always get offended over it, I'm just like, I don't have time for that shit, you know? And it's the same kind of fools that also have been saying the same shit with why my title is what it is today, you know? It's just like one of the most recent drama shit they've been trying to, like, drum up, and it's like, fuck off, man. We don't have time for this shit. The ironic part is we all know you're gonna come crawling to this game when it's feature complete and going like, I never said anything like that. You know? It's the same kind of fucking idiots every single time. And especially when their favorite, like, streamers and shit like that are starting to pick the game up because they see how good it is. They go like, oh my god, you know? It's just like, bro. It's the latest trend and now I must play it, you know? Like, bro. Try to live your life for yourselves for once. Instead of living in everybody else's shadow, man. Actually pathetic.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Uh-huh. Can I get a landing bay? Oh, good.
Landing gear down.
Unless you want my ass. That was close enough. A little bit too close for my comfort.
Landing complete. Who doesn't stay?
That was really damn close. Somehow I managed. Really nice helmet. Venture helmet white. I'll just dump that there because we don't need this. Don't worry, guys, it's a scam. Oh, fuck, dude. But, Mom, it's a scam. The fucking irony, man. The actual irony. Hey, look, floating guys. That's a new type of protesting, huh? I mean, no longer standing. I decide to float. Damn. So there is like an internal joke in the Star Citizen community that, like, I start putting fun at in I think it was Space Tomatoes community, but they were protesting and shit like that because they were standing on fucking chairs, and then it just became a meme. So. Beep beep. Cargo retrieved. Fantastic. And here you can then see your own ship. So if you select a ship, as you can see, then you can see how much room you have, and then you can buy whatever the fucking crap you want to buy, and then sell it as well here. Weirdly enough, there's no look or like image of the actual ship I have here. You can see any other ship, but in this ship, nope, not allowed to see it. The actual what? But I want to see my ship on a cool fucking screen and shit. Stims. I was stuck. Wasting scrap. Why would I buy scrap? Unless I knew what the fuck to do. Actually, in demand. No demand. Cannot sell. Two guns. We have missiles here. Rest of 3 missiles. I think that's already what I'm using. So, let's see. Oh, right, it's not stored, so I can't actually see. Fuck. Alright, whatever. Doesn't matter. It does not matter.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit
Stored.
Goodbye.
And let's see. Let's have a rocket this motherfucking ship out. Yeah, they're empty right now because of the... MSD missile rack. Let's see if we can find something better here. Probably can't. Would be nice if we can have more missiles though. But somehow I doubt it. These size 5 missiles. Don't think I can fit that. Well, let's just YOLO it to see if it works.
Choice.
Worst that can happen, right? Or 23 missile rack, so we need a size 3. What's size 4 here? Make up your mind, man. Size 4? Yeah, size 4. That's the one I currently have. Okay, so I can actually buy 2 of them.
Nice choice.
Nice choice. On the size 2. He's a size 3. Four missiles size 2. 2 missiles size 3. So there's 8 in total now. Any other racks? Nope. These are the only ones. Then it just goes down to becoming way smaller. So I have more missiles, but they're not as effective. Not really worth it, not gonna lie. Yay. I'm getting ripped off. Alright, whatever. It's all good.
Feel better? Save more.
I have everything except for this one. We can very garbage
Taking
dumpster
care of
in
your
here.
health. At Kelto RX, medicine isn't only about healing. It's about being your best. Ask your med tech about optional medical services.
Urgent page for Dr. Chan. Needed immediately in surgery. Dr. Chan to surgery.
Let's check. Alright, I think I've been streaming this enough, so I think I will be eating it off for now. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to hit the like button on YouTube and the follow button over on Kick and Twitch. And I'll see you guys in the next one. So, see us.